Namo Namami, my dear friends. Today let us know the origin of the name or the word Hindu, how the name Hindu word came into existence. Let us know that after this small intro, my dear friends.
शुक्लां भरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये.
My dear friends, today let us know how the name or the word Hindu came into existence, why Indians are also called as Hindus, and also let us know about the meaning of the word Hinduism. Hindus are the group of people who take highest dignity in their culture, ethnicity, dharma, etc., adhering to aspects of Hinduism, that is about the Sanatana Dharma. To the greatest extent, the term Hindu has also been used geographically, culturally, and later in the dharmic way as the identifier for the people living in the present Indian subcontinent. The term or the word or the name Hindu traces back to the old Persian, which derived this name from the Sanskrit word or the name Hindu, that is Sindhu, referring to the Indus river, that is the Sindhu river. The people who came from the Western Asia and or from the European region were not able to pronounce the word Sindhu correctly. They, that is the Western Asian people and the Europeans, pronounced the divine word or the name of Sindhu as Indus or as Hindu. Few people may not believe this, and thus I am giving some more examples connecting to this. In Israel, there is a weekly magazine called as Charlie Hebdo. Here Hebdo means weekly, that is the 7 days, that is the magazine which comes once in 7 days. This word Hebdo is a Sanskrit word, but a mispronounced word from the Sanskrit word Sapta, that is in Sanskrit Sapta means 7. As said earlier, the Western Asians and the Europeans can't pronounce the word or the words which start from the Sa, that is Sa, but instead they pronounce it as Ha, that is Ha. This is the trick, my dear friends, and the secret behind the pronunciation of the word Sindhu and the Hindu. My dear friends, thus the Sanskrit word Sapta, that is 7, has become Hebdo in Israeli language. Similarly, Sapta of Sanskrit language has become Hafta in Iranian language. More examples are Sapta in Sanskrit language has become Heft in Kurdish language. Sapta in Sanskrit language has become Sheva in Hebrew language. Sapta in Sanskrit language has become Sabatun in Arabic language. Sapta in Sanskrit language has become 7 in English and many of the other European languages. Sapta of Sanskrit language has become Septem in Latin language. Sapta in Sanskrit language has become shaped in Haitian Creole language. Sapta in Sanskrit language has become Sep in Esperanto language. Sapta in Sanskrit language has become Seve in Afrikaans language. Likewise, the Sindhu river has become Indus river, and also few countries people pronounce this Sindhu river as the Hindu river. Both the words or the names like Indus, Hindu are same but mispronounced, that is the incorrectly pronounced words of the Sanskrit language, that is the Sindhu river. My dear friends, thus it can be easily concluded that all the words like Hebdo of Israel, Hafta of Iran, Heft of Kurdish, Sheva of Hebrew, Sabatun of Arabic, 7 from English and other languages are purely Sanskrit words from the word taken from the Sanskrit word Sapta, that is 7 in Sanskrit. Thus, this means 7 in Sanskrit and also 7 in different languages are given above. That is, all the words which I have said are the same meaning but different pronunciation. That is, all these words are mispronounced or incorrectly pronounced words from the Sanskrit word Sapta, that is 7 in Sanskrit language. Our Sanatana Hindu Dharma Shastras says that Sanatana Dharma and the Sanskrit language is existing since the Adi Kalam, that is the unknown time frame, and no one is aware of the exact time frame of this Sanatana Dharma and the Sanskrit language except Lord Vishnu himself, and of course will last long until the Ananta Kalam, that is the unknown infinite time frame. My dear friends, now coming back, the two major known cities of the Indus Valley civilization were Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. As said earlier, the word Hindu originates from the Sanskrit word that is the river Sindhu. The Indus River or the Sindhu River running through the northwest India into Pakistan received its name from the Sanskrit term Sindhu. The Middle East, including the Persians, designated the land around the Indus River as Hindu, a pronunciation, that is the mispronunciation or the incorrectly pronounced word of the Sanskrit word Sindhu. The Indus Valley civilization, that is the Sindhu River civilization, extend quite far from the banks of the Indus River, including the parts of the contemporary and the present Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iran, that is Persia, and India. Because of Sindhu River, that is the Indus River, location between the Indian subcontinent and the Iranian, that is the Persian plateau, the area has seen many military invasions, including the Alexander, the Persians, the Kushans, and the other from the West Asia. In 712 AD, the Muslims invaded the Indus Valley, that is the Sindhu River and beyond. To distinguish themselves, that is the Muslims, they want to distinguish themselves from others. Thus, they called all the non-Muslims as Hindus. As said before, this is a mispronounced, incorrectly pronounced word from the original name Sindhu. They pronounce the Sindhus as the Hindus. That is they want to differentiate between the Muslims and the non-Muslims. Thus, the people who lived beyond the river, that is starting from the Middle East, Sindhu River, are known as Hindus, my dear friends. I will give more clarification regarding this, my dear friends. Just watch the image given here. The people who are living beyond the Sindhu River are known as Hindus. As said before, I am again and again repeating, because the Middle East and the European people, they were not able to pronounce the word Sindhu. They pronounced it as Hindu. Thus, the people who are living beyond the river Sindhu, see the image, my dear friends, those people are called as Hindus. But my dear friends, we should always remember that the original name for the Hindus and the Hinduism will remain as Sanatana Dharma itself, and no one will be able to change this divine name called as Sanatana Dharma, that is the Sanatana Dharmis. Now let us know how the word Hinduism came into existence. Later, the Europeans, especially the British, came into India and gave the name Hinduism. People who follow the Hindu style of living, those religious people are said to follow Hinduism. This is the correct and the short information, short definition of the word Hinduism. This was given by the Europeans, that is the British people, my dear friends. We should always take highest pride of our Sanatana Dharma, since we all belong to the greatest Dharma called as the Sanatana Dharma on this earth. All the other country people are called as religious people, but only the Hindus are called as Sanatana Dharmis. This is because we follow an unique and divine Dharma which is directly given by the Lord Vishnu himself. My dear friends, hopefully the information provided in this video will be useful to you. Kindly note that I have already added many videos about the Sanatana Dharma, about the Hinduism, and also about the Sanskrit language in this same channel called as the Bhagavan Bhakti. Please go and see my older videos to know more and more information about the Hinduism Sanatana Dharma and also about the Sanskrit language. My dear friends, I will also make sure to add more and more videos about the Hinduism Sanatana Dharma and Sanskrit language in the future also. Do subscribe to my channel, add your comments, like this video, and also share this video with your different social media networks. Let us meet with the new video about the Sanskrit language, about the Hinduism Sanatana Dharma very soon, my dear friends. Sarvam Shri Vishnu Prityartham, Sarvam Shri Krishna Arpanamastu.